The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
If you're building or buying or selling a home, the Real Estate Crew's got news for you at the Real Estate House Party.
With attorney Rick Carter,
Real Estate House Party.
paralegal Kathy Holtshouser,
Real Estate House Party. Come in, have fun.
and comedian Tony V. Now, here's real estate attorney Rick Carter.
Welcome and thanks for joining us on the Real Estate House Party. And last week I said we had a very learned panel.
Yeah.
This one I'm going to go with the most distinguished panel I think I've ever had.
I don't care if you're lying. Keep talking.
Yes.
Well, maybe the funniest panel we've ever had.
No. It's not all about jokes, Kathy.
No, it is.
Holtshouser.
You got to get information.
My life's one big joke, Ricotta.
You know,
We're being serious today.
something just hit me as we were going to
We don't mean to digress right
broadcast.
now.
No, we're not.
No, we do it
We
good.
go live
Yeah.
now at 12:30 on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
How many people do you think are stopping whatever they're doing?
Well, we
I
have-
know
we have a
One.
huge-
Right now,
Sher-
there's one.
We have a huge studio
Sherry
audience here now.
Sylvanek
Yeah.
from our office.
Yeah.
Our office
And,
shuts
Your
down.
office shuts down.
And Judy Bromander.
Right. So not only are we not getting information across, we're keeping people from having their paperwork done.
Well, there's got to be some prisoners.
Oh, I never thought of that. The captive audience.
Captive audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're locked
Yeah.
up
Is that
in
what
jail.
that
Yeah, there's some guy in cell block C right now going, I need real estate advice.
Now, when you say shut down, that implies they're working.
Oh,
shut
right.
down.
They just stop whatever else they were
We've learned Kathy
neglecting.
Holtzhauser's new
Now,
hours
are we
today.
streaming?
We are streaming.
Yeah,
This is
we're live.
Oh, that's great.
Don't say the F word.
No, I promise I won't.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just getting used
Three.
to
We have
streaming.
3 live
Streaming
viewers
when
right
I was
now.
growing up was something entirely
Two.
different.
Streaming, we just lost
Just
one.
lost
Yeah, we
one.
lost
just
one.
lost
Good job,
somebody.
guys.
We got,
Good job.
But we have a huge studio audience.
Yeah.
We do.
We have
Yeah.
we have an equal number of studio audience.
Well, you know what the best
doubled our
part?
rating.
Back to
Right.
three
Is they're
again.
helping us have a
great.
real estate house party.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
That's right. It's a big party. We got-
Streaming is done is what we did right before we came on
Yes.
in the bathroom. We did
Very-
a little streaming.
yeah,
Oh my God! We have to do a
Together.
trigger
So
warning on
technical.
that.
That's not a no. That's just Pete.
Did you guys
Okay.
discuss the show today? That you
Yeah, we were
gonna-
in the back having a.
Lenny, did you come? Oh,
yes,
Should
we
we
did.
introduce Lenny?
We don't. He doesn't need an
He needs no
introduction.
introduction.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lenny Clarke, and I'm here at the house party. You know, I don't care real estate, any kind of party. As long as it's a party, I'm there. And we are dog friendly at this party.
Yeah.
We are.
Dog friendly and cigar friendly, evidently.
We have
Yeah.
Mr. Murphy,
Mr.
and we
Murphy,
have
Susie,
Ms. Susie Holtshouser.
and we got Tony and Lenny's left fielder Ryan Carter
Oh,
here.
superstar.
I thought that dog was on its way out last week.
Oh my God, Tony, she's sitting right there.
But she's deaf.
She's fat.
yeah.
She's
She
not
didn't hear
deaf.
She was supposed
Lenny?
to die last Wednesday.
Right.
She's not
But
deaf.
no, we're going on.
I'm signing to the
doing
dog.
Murphy knows you're talking about. He's looking at
She's
me like, what are
blind,
they
too.
doing?
She's blind and deaf.
Yes.
Oh.
She's our perfect employee.
They're talking about her, not you, buddy. You're fine. He's looking at me like, what is happening?
I don't think I'm blind or deaf.
No.
You tell me that?
He's like, I can hear everything. It's not funny. Move on. Oh, Murphy.
So you guys are involved in my most fun comedy shows of the year.
What's
we had
that?
Fenway Park.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Amish come
That's
home.
Tony. That's Tony V.
Yeah, it's
the
not-
first comedian to ever open for a sold-out crowd at
Yeah.
Fenway
And
Park.
then and then they asked if I wanted to do the garden. I go, nah, I'll leave the small rooms to others. I don't want to impact everything.
Yeah.
God,
I only do
Because
stadiums.
you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
walk through any door
No,
with your
I
heads
know,
like
no.
swollen.
No, I only do stadiums now.
Yeah. And that's a smart move.
Yeah.
I'm doing gas stations, Dunkin' Donuts openings. I'm doing everything.
But isn't that our life?
Yeah, oh,
you know what I mean? Like one day you're at the Boston Garden,
Right.
or you do Fenway, and then the next week you're at an Elks Club. And I did a show Friday
Not
night.
that there's anything wrong with
No,
the Elks.
no.
Or a nursing home.
That's our steak and potatoes.
Right.
That's our meal. But I did a fundraiser benefit at the Elks in Newton
Right.
on Saturday night. It was a favor for a guy, and they were raising money for a guy with
Isn't
liver
all
cancer.
your events at the
yeah,
Elks a favor?
it was great.
Yeah.
And it was fine. But it's the kind of thing where, we got special guest Eddie V. And I go, all right. I'm not even gonna fight.
Everyone's like,
Johnny.
woo, we
Yo,
love him.
Eddie.
I've heard of you. No, you haven't. That's just,
I did the guy a couple weeks ago. Standing ovation.
Yeah.
The next night, I'm at the Golden Banana on Route 1.
Yeah, but that wasn't for work.
On the center stage. Yeah, I worked on the center stage. Lenny.
No, the Comics Come Home was great. When you brought that firefighter up,
Oh, my
it was
God.
very
She's
cool.
wonderful. Oh, she's great.
Tell us about that
Well,
firefighter. That
all right.
was cool.
you know, at the Golden Banana, it's the only time they ever yelled, "Keep it on."
Well, some of the girls were very attractive, and there was a couple. One, I think her water broke. I mean, I don't know. I'm no judge, but it was difficult.
Tell us about the firefighter.
Oh, okay. I was fortunate enough to bring on the firefighter of the year, Lieutenant Daniel O'Hearn from the Somerville Fire Department. And this girl, she went into a burning building, went up to the second floor, and there was an 83-year-old guy. I'm so frightened. You're frightened. My husband's home cooking for my 5 kids. How do you think I feel? Let's go. And she bull rushed him out right through the glass. They went down, and he landed on her on a shed. They bounced off the shed and were caught by 7 other
No,
firefighters.
sir.
I swear to God, they got it on tape. She's incredible. And
How
she's my
old is
friend.
she?
Not that old. I mean,
She wasn't that.
No,
But
I mean-
did she know the shed was there? I mean,
No, she just.
She's just.
You don't, when you go into a burning building, you don't plan out where you're
okay,
going to
Mr.
jump out.
Expert on jumping into burning buildings all of a sudden.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous, and she's a badass. I mean, to think of
I
that.
would think about that,
Oh
yeah.
my
And to
God!
have an 83-year-old landowner was the most exciting thing that happened to him in quite some time.
I'm sure it was.
So they were okay, the two of them?
They were okay, and because of COVID, that damn COVID, they gave her a piece of paper. Here you are, firefighter of the year, nice piece of paper. Oh, Medal of Valor, yeah, a little piece of jewelry for you. That's all they did. Well, we brought her out and got her flowers and everything. It was
Oh,
nice.
that's
Yeah, it was
nice.
nice. It
That was
really good.
awesome.
It's kind of like your award that you got in the mail.
Yeah, I'm a Screen Actors Guild Award winner for Coda.
Oh, yes, you are.
Because it won the best ensemble, and I was in the ensemble.
Yes, you
and they
were.
go, "Oh, you're going to get a plaque or," blah, blah. And I got a piece of paper saying all this, but it came in an envelope that looks like it was run over by every mail truck that it ever encountered. There's tire marks on it.
Yeah.
There's boogers.
Hit every weather issue on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was. I go, this is just so fitting. It's just so perfect. I actually framed the envelope more than I did the award because it was so funny to me.
Did
That
they
is
do anything for
hysterical.
you guys for that? That was a nice award. It was a great movie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was
no,
it?
That was the award.
Literally,
Yeah.
nothing after
Yeah, it's
that?
hanging over my trash can in my kitchen. Again, appropriate.
One step away from the trash.
Right. If my wife and I have a fight, boom, right in the trash.
Yeah. You know who did nice at Comics Come Home? Carolyn Plummer.
I heard she was a
Very,
rock star.
very excited for her.
Yeah, that was
she
pretty good.
wonderful.
Yeah, she's put in her time.
She
Plum
did.
Duck.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yep.
not the Fenway Park, but that's all right. That's all right.
Have I ever seen Carolyn Plummer?
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
At Giggles?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
her. She's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
Very
remember.
understated. She goes
Right.
really against type. It's really fun to
But
watch.
she used it to her benefit during the
Oh,
show. Yeah.
yeah, very much so.
Yeah. And
Well,
then-
right. She came on first right after Dennis, right? Who had
right.
been
Yep.
singing and,
Yep.
strutting. And
Carry
then,
on.
Yeah. And then,
The Who song. It was pretty good.
Yeah, oh, man. He can sing, he can dance, he can do it all. Triple
what Who
threat.
song did they do?
Won't Get Fooled Again.
Nice.
Yeah.
They actually imported Roger Daltrey's voice for it. For part of it.
Really?
Yeah.
They had him like,
Yeah, they had at the very climactic
yeah.
part.
I saw The Who over the summer. I went to Woodstock to see them up in Bethel, New York. And
They're very good.
yeah,
He sounds even better.
his voice is terrific. And if you know Roger Daltrey's known for swinging the mic.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't do that.
Well,
That's
he's
fine.
still doing it.
Okay.
A little bit more tentatively now at
slower.
78. He
Yeah.
looks like he might have hit
Yeah.
himself in the face once or twice. You know what I mean? So it's more like,
Yeah, it used to be a big swoop. Now it's kind of like a little.
I got it. I got
There
this.
was
But
a
they
night,
sounded great.
There was a night at the Ding Ho where Sweeney was doing that. and the mic head came off and hit a guy, knocked the guy out, and Sweeney goes, "Good night." But Roger Daltrey still looks handsome as ever.
Oh my God! And didn't miss a note. They sounded great. They sounded terrific.
Me and Ryan Carter have seen him a few times.
You saw,
lately.
we
saw him at the Garden.
One of my best,
Really
one of
good.
my top
Really good.
bands.
They have an orchestra.
Yeah, they have the whole orchestra.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing, and they got the conductor.
Oh yeah,
The stick waving guy.
Wow.
So
which I assume is important to an orchestra.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know anything about music,
Is it really though?
I don't know.
Yes,
it
it is.
Can't they just play on
Because
their
then
own?
they point at the
Chrissy's
people
saying
that are
like this is automatic. No,
and they call him
It just
Maestro.
right. It just
They're
looks
trying
like
to the big deal.
It looks like a lunatic waving a stick at people who hardly like. If he doesn't show up, are they just gonna fuck off all night?
what I mean.
You know what I
Really?
mean? They know what
You
they're gonna play.
grab this baton, get up there.
Right.
Next man.
They're responsible for keeping the beat
I
of the
guess.
song and then making sure that people are cued
But-
in and shut up when they need to
Right.
shut
But
up.
if there's no other
We need
job,
that here.
there's no other job that happens. Like you don't go to a mechanic. And there's a guy standing over another guy waving a wrench at him. You know, change the lug nuts, change the lug nuts, do a tune-up. I'm not going to this mechanic anymore. I don't.
My
It's like
first
having a
concert,
supervisor.
my first concert ever was The Who.
Really?
And I was in the last row, last seat at the Wang Center. Okay. I think it was the music hall.
Yeah.
This years ago. All I could see was their feet.
Oh my God.
And then at the end, when they smashed the stuff up,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going, "Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could see this." but horrible. But I've seen them six.
Now, when we went to the
times.
Who, has this ever happened to you? I had a guy beside me that was just a rock and roll diehard. All he could do was like keep hitting me the whole time
Yeah.
and hugging me. Don't you love the Who? Don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Am I
fucking
right?
listen to him.
The whole show. I'm there.
You're invading my
I wish I
space.
could see him. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
How about the people who sing along? I didn't
Oh,
come
yeah.
here to listen to you. I did not pay all this
I
money.
am guilty of that.
to Barry Manilow.
But
Yes.
oh, please ruin Barry Manilow all you want. Him and his diaper commercials.
I've never seen his diaper commercial.
How about-
I am
how
going to
about-
see him in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
In
Yeah,
Vegas.
we're all very proud
Oh,
of that.
that's great.
I'm not coming back.
No, don't. Yeah.
I wouldn't come back after that and admit
don't.
that to you.
Yeah,
How about the people?
Probably because of the shame.
You like-
because of the shame.
You like him, and you like
I
him.
do not
Yes,
like him.
you do.
I don't.
No.
I
Secretly,
don't. I cannot.
yes, you-
Tony,
No.
you with me
You
on that?
told me you liked him
Oh,
secretly.
Kathy, don't tell anyone. I love Barry Manilow. Just between us.
I thought he died at the Copa.
No.
I was so excited. I won't have to listen to him anymore.
What was your best Boston Garden show you ever saw?
Is that a service dog? Yeah, 'cause,
Yes.
You know, lately I've been walking into places with an unlit cigar. They say, "Sir, you can't smoke in there." I said, "Oh no, this is my emotional assist cigar." Because they took away my emotional snake. You can't go on Delta with a boa constrictor. They get all upset. Yeah. Someone could have an emotional mouse in its pocket, and then I wouldn't be able to control it.
Oh my God.
What's your favorite? I know yours. I tell your story all the time about.
Oh no. Susie said.
About. Sorry, we're interrupting the show for all the dogs in the audience here, but
Hey,
one of
don't
your-
rope mine into this. He's
One of
sitting
your
there
favorites,
talking.
I imagine, was
great.
as a youngster, you show up in some Cambridge bar. There's about 15, 16 of you there. Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, Springsteen at the Cask and Flagon.
That must have been
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unbelievable.
It
But he
was
wasn't
unbelievable.
really. Was he popular?
He wasn't. No,
You
he
saw him at the
at
Cask
the Cask and Flagon. There were about
Wow.
19 people in the audience. If I
Oh,
remember
my
correctly. And
God.
it made such an impression. I could tell you who opened for him. It was a woman named Martine Habib.
Wow.
And we never heard of her ever again.
Right.
But she opened up. And
Bruce Springsteen.
yeah, and
Not many people can say that.
yeah, it was pretty amazing. And they went full out for 19 people. That's you know
Right.
when you know somebody's a performer.
gonna be
he had Gary Talent playing the tuba on stage. It was just madness. It was
Wow.
great. Yeah.
That's
And
amazing.
I got hooked immediately. Yeah.
So
Yep.
what shows you got coming up? Since we don't seem to get
Wait,
any
are we
real
gonna?
estate.
Are we doing any real
No,
estate?
we got a lot.
We're going to do real estate.
We got a lot.
My favorite guy on the show was Bruno Sammartino. They used to have wrestling at the garden. I used to go and sneak in. I snuck into a lot of places when I was a little kid, because I'd walk up to the turnstile, and they said, "Where's your ticket?" "This man's touching me, Daddy!" And I sneak in, run through. People go, "Gee, that kid's crazy." I didn't touch him.
I saw Hendrix open for the Monkees
No.
at the Garden.
Wow.
Do you know
Hendrix
No.
open for the Monkees.
Yes.
And I'm sure you do. Hendrix was living with the Isley brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
was in their backup
He was
band.
in their
Yeah,
band,
yeah,
and he was
yeah.
living with
Yeah.
the
Wow.
Isley
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah.
Imagine Jimi Hendrix and the Monkees.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One was so talented, one couldn't even play. The other group couldn't even play the instruments.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Are you knocking the Monkees now?
No, I love the Monkees.
Oh.
I love the Monkees.
Take the last train to Clarksville. They wrote that about me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big songs. I'm a believer. Who wrote that?
The Monkees.
Nope.
No. It's Carole King.
Nope.
David Cassidy.
Nope. Neil Diamond.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the Pearl Building.
So Lindsay and Ryan are. I see them. Can you see them somewhere in the audience?
Yeah.
They were asking us about real estate. What's our plans for the show? And you're looking
And we
at
started laughing.
Yeah.
We said it's going to be a big surprise.
It's always a surprise
Yes, certainly
when you get
is.
real estate.
It's my favorite part of the day on a
So
Tuesday.
go ahead. You got paper.
So
go.
this is what I'd like to do.
Okay.
And if we don't get through all
But
these,
did you introduce Lindsay? Did you?
yes, and I know exactly where she works. We got Lindsay Sabatelli here. 128 plumbing, heating, and electric.
Nice.
And something else. And cooling.
And cooling.
Yeah.
Cooling. Well, if you got the electrical and the plumbing, you might as well have the cool.
Yeah.
You got to have it all.
And the heating.
Is the heating involved too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to be a bad winter. bad winter. I predict you can heard it on a house party, real estate house party. Bad winter.
Hey, listen, we could be in the Buffalo area.
Yeah,
Oh,
about
those
70.
poor bastards.
6.5 feet of snow.
Yeah.
That's taller than both of their running backs.
That's what they were
That's taller
saying.
than both of their running backs.
Yeah.
So a little real estate today.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm thinking. And if we can't get it all done
Yeah.
today, maybe
Yeah.
we'll all come back and finish this up.
We'll see what we can do.
Why don't we get a group together and buy the Washington Commanders?
Yeah.
Can we change the name if we do that?
Of course we own it. We can do whatever we want once we buy it. Right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I want to put it back to the Washington football team.
No.
I'd like to put it to the Washington Bloodthirsty Savages.
Trigger warning.
Let's go, Bloodthirsty Savages! They don't have to be related to Indians.
Right.
It could be anybody could be a bloodthirsty savage.
I go through that when people want to change names of things. Like
Right.
our buddy Lou and Tapa.
Yeah.
They were changing the name of the Columbus School because, Columbus
Was a fake.
his
He lost,
issues.
Yeah.
he lost his holiday.
Right. And so they do going back and forth with names. And I say, it's a simple fix. You just put not that in front of it.
Like Pluto.
Right.
With all this
Right.
with all these rockets we're sending down to space. What is that? Well, it's not Pluto.
Right.
I love it, Tony.
So it's the not that Columbus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you trademark that?
Yeah, maybe I'm
You
gonna.
sh- I-
maybe
yeah,
I'll
you-
do-
you
you
got a
could
guy.
do that with everything. Not those bloodthirsty savages.
Right.
Not those Washington Redskins.
Right.
You go right back to it. Is that
Right.
what you think?
Yeah.
Cleveland changed their name too, right?
Yeah.
The Guardians.
The Guardians.
Oh my God, I need to check out.
Yeah.
I don't even recognize some of these.
Well, you
teams
know what?
anymore.
Why is
It's
Cleveland Indians offensive?
I don't know.
Well, see, let's.
No,
forget
go
it,
ahead.
It's a
'cause
long
It's a
subject.
lot. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do
get
a
into it.
whole
Yeah.
party on that.
Yeah.
On
right.
pronouns and what they mean.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure
Trigger!
out what a
Trigger warning!
I'm still trying to figure out
Trigger!
I'm still trying to figure out what a dangling participle is. Do you know?
Yes, I do.
Explain to the
It comes after a comma.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
She's just making that stuff
Yeah.
up.
No. I say this about my children. I got a boy-looking one. And a girl-looking one.
Very.
Right, and that's all I know about.
And that's all you care to know about.
I don't know how they identify. I've never asked. It's none of my business. I know my daughter doesn't like to identify as my daughter, but I really think that's more of a me thing than a gender thing.
Yeah.
Right. I think you head that way.
And you can understand it.
Yeah.
The
Somewhat.
terms are all changing. There's no longer a selectman in town.
Select people.
Yep.
I'm tired of this.
Oh, it's got to stop.
I called
eventually.
somebody. I said the waitress and the waiter, and someone corrected me and said it was. They're called servers.
Servers.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Well,
Right.
which is a step above servant, which is a step below slave, and we can't have any of those.
No. So servers.
Although I'm going to announce it right now. I have slaves. I do. They're all electronic, but they're my slaves. Siri, Google, Alexa, chop, chop, let's go. The master wants breakfast. And then they'll tell me how to make things.
Sure. It's a good idea.
Oh my God.
Has your comedy changed a lot over? You can't say anything on stage now, huh? Well, how do you do it?
I'm ruined. Right.
You can't talk about fat people.
I can't talk.
Trigger.
I can't talk about anything. Well, you know what? Like,
I know.
I was shooting a movie, and this person went by me in a dress and earrings. I said, "Excuse me, miss." My buddy punched me out. He says, "That's not a miss." I go, "What are you talking about?" Turn around. She had a ZZ Top beard, and I said, "Hello, person," because I think I can still say,
you could say that.
person.
Although son is in person, so I don't know if that.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna have to change that
we might
word
have to change
too.
that. I don't know.
To what?
But listen, everyone gets
Person, son,
entitled.
daughter.
Yeah.
I prefer to be called thus.
Thus,
I can't even.
I prefer hey you.
Hey,
Now that's
Hey, you.
fair.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
fair.
you.
Hey you. Yeah.
You know, in
what
the
do you
real
want?
estate community, they have to change terms too. It's no longer in-law or mother-in-law or.
It's called. What is it called?
Servants' quarters.
Probably something.
No,
like
it's not called servants'
Can
quarters.
you use servants?
It's called
Master bedroom out.
out, gone.
Yeah.
What do they call that? I forget.
Main bedroom.
Yeah. Must be.
Butler's pantry.
I was going to say,
Not
what about
good.
Butler's
God.
Pantry?
Butler's pantry.
No.
You can't even have a butler anymore.
Yeah.
You can have a
Pretty sure
No,
that's a paid
I
position.
don't-
Like, what's wrong with Butler's Pantry? That's a paying job.
Yes.
Now, can
I can't.
Can a butler be a woman? Just ask him.
Sure.
I thought it was just prestigious British men. Like,
That's
Oh,
what
CVI, trigger.
that's what I thought. You're right. You're right.
Well, butler. Why can't a butler be a woman?
Right.
I'm sorry, a butt person? That sounds weird.
No, that's a
You're
different
going with
thing.
How about you
That's
can't
a
use-
different thing.
You're going with
Can't you?
They prefer to be called butt people.
Trigger. Trigger.
You're going with Chrissy. You hear the term? She comes up from Australia.
Yeah.
What does she call bitchy people?
Don't.
No,
Too much. Too
That's-
much.
yeah.
Too
That's-
much. Too
yeah.
much.
Just read
too
the
much.
license plate of my car on your way out, Lenny. It's fine.
Okay. I love Australia. I was there.
It's a great place.
Yeah, they don't wake up early though. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning looking for coffee, begging.
Yeah.
Are you Australians? Forget the shrimp and a barbie. How about a cup of Joe? They're late risers.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, we're very laid back people.
Very nice people. Didn't meet one I
They're
didn't like. I
they're
tell
not
you
in a
that.
hurry. They're not in a hurry.
No.
No, we're not.
All right. What are
Why?
the terms?
We're not
What-
going anywhere. We're a big island.
So I want to see. What do they call the in-law apartment? It's called like a.
I wish we had someone on Google right now that could look that stuff up for us, but she's busy.
I was more looking at other things.
Yeah.
You
Like
look
butt
that one up
people.
for us. I
butt
know.
people,
I like-
butt son,
I like the
daughters.
butt
I'm pretty
people.
sure butt people isn't it.
I like the butt people.
All right.
I've got no
We all
problem
do.
with the butt
No.
people. You know,
No, we don't have a problem with anybody, Len.
no, we don't.
we
Hey,
don't.
you, I can tell
Yeah.
you mean it. Listen, well, you know, I do have a little trouble, and it's, speaking of you as a woman, if I may call you a woman, a beautiful.
No. I don't identify as a
Secondary
woman.
suite. There's a lot of terms now.
Well, what do you identify as?
I'm kidding.
Okay, all right, I'm kidding. All right, so I'm kidding. There was a guy who was swimming in college, and he was horrible. So he joined the women's swim
Right.
team. Now he's breaking all sorts of records, and he might go to the Olympics. You, as a lady type, how do you feel about that?
A lady type. I think that he has an unfair advantage because
Of course, he's got a penis. He's using it as a rudder. Wake up, smell the coffee. You're chipping deserving young women types of whatever they would prefer to be called.
How about that broker we had on one time? And it was like same time, 25 minutes into the show, and he was trying to use his the podcast for social media.
Oh, social media.
Yeah.
He threw that right out the window.
What? Because he was giving out things?
We didn't give out any information.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that. It said you just said a term, and all of a sudden. So I guess my point is, I'm still using this as
Right. It was the flower one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The orchid.
The orchid.
orchid.
Yeah.
What,
And
wait
then
a minute,
off he
wait,
goes.
wait.
Off. You just handed him or threw him a softball.
Well, wait a minute. What's the problem with orchids? Are we going?
Ask
this-
Tony.
This guy would bring an orchid to his closings.
Yes.
Yeah, and present it to
Very
the,
expensive flower, by
Right.
the way.
And I said, and this is common knowledge, and I'm saying nothing wrong.
Look at Lenny attentively listening.
The orchid,
Glaze.
the orchid is generally thought of as a vagina.
In a pinch, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where do you get your info?
Georgia O'Keeffe classically drew nothing but orchids for that was for a period of time.
Yeah.
And she was widely known to say they substituted for vaginas. It was a
I think
feminist
I would like her.
ideology. Yeah, you would be enthralled by her
In a
painting.
pinch.
Really?
I think in a pinch we can use that.
I'm going to go look her up.
You look up Georgia O'Keeffe.
Or he's gonna be at Hannaford
Chrissy, do you
getting
have
an
Georgia
orchid.
O'Keeffe?
Fact check.
I mean, you didn't even come back to me for the last thing we
All
were
right, go ahead.
talking. So I'm like, what am I? You just want me to look at these things for
All
a
right.
minute.
My
What'd you come up
goodness,
with for the
Chrissy.
in-law? Tell us what the in-law is.
Well, there's
Secondary?
There's so many. You might
Really?
also hear it referred to as a mother-in-law suite, guest
No.
house, granny pod. I've never heard, which is
Granny
great.
pod.
Granny
good.
pod,
That's
that doesn't sound
think
good
we-
at all.
Oh,
I don't
Hana,
even
yeah.
know where to go with that.
Ohana suite.
Ohana?
Which is,
I've never heard of
Ohana
any of
means
these.
family.
That's kind of like
Don't you-
the
don't you
variable of, hey, you.
Hey, you.
Oh, Hana.
Secondary suite.
Secondary suite, I think, is
Secondary
what we
suite, is
use.
that what-
Yeah.
Do you know I have...
But does that imply you're secondary to someone who's superior to you?
Oh,
Now you
Don't
haven't
like
got-
it.
Oh,
I
Don't like it. Let's play fair. How dare you refer to me as secondary?
We're doing so
You might as
well.
well
my God.
you might as well just call me the +1.
Just put me in the tool shed out back. I'm not worth it.
Stick me in the granny pod.
Maybe we will call it the Ohana suite.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
That's cute.
I had a
nice.
restaurant owner. I won't mention his name but on Facebook he was getting blasted because of a flower he had in the men's room. I guess someone took offense to it. I won't get into a lot of detail, but he got blasted.
What kind of flower was it?
Well-
Oh, you can't tell us?
An orchid, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Really?
thinking.
No,
if I had
I'll
a
tell you
guess, I'd go orchid.
Yeah.
Or
I'll tell you
cactus?
after the
Wait,
show.
Is
so
it a cactus?
guys were offended
It was a
because-
cactus, right?
No.
You can't leave the audience hanging.
Should I say it?
Yes.
It was made from cotton.
Oh.
A willow.
Trigger.
A pussy willow.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, well, you can't use willow.
The people from Lord of the Rings get upset.
Exactly.
Of
No, I
course.
saw those in Target as well, and it's the first thing that came to my mind is somebody somewhere is going to be so pissed off about that. It was just when you go through the homeware section,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can find a little fake
Oh,
plant.
so
Did
and
it
that-
say Pussy Willow?
No, it was cotton. It was balls of cotton. Like so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So you saw
where
it
can
too.
Buy,
Someone
yeah,
was-
where you can buy all the fake flowers and
Right.
everything. So
Someone
they
was-
had some nice
someone was
stalks of
complaining
cotton.
about
It
it.
looked
Right.
really nice.
Right.
Well,
but
you know-
straight away, my brain, I'm like, somewhere's going to put that in their house or somewhere, and someone's
Well,
going to be
yeah.
so
Well,
triggered by it.
I've had it.
If I was in a men's room
Raw
and I
cotton.
saw the cotton, I would try to see how big I could make that cotton grow.
Yeah, sure, you'd water it. Of course. Very absorbent, sure. Imagine my surprise when I went to Home Depot and saw kissing balls, $19.99. I go, that's a pretty good price for that. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's,
Why, you know your
Imagine-
prices
I
on
do.
kissing
yeah,
balls?
Sure.
Yeah, normally he's got to
No,
pay for
you
the
miss-
hour
you
on
miss-
that.
you
By
miss
the
it.
hour.
well, with the supply
Per
chain, we
kiss.
might have to bring our own.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
my
never thought of
God.
it. I never
$20
thought
a
of it.
kiss.
though.
That's
not
high
bad.
pay.
Yeah.
A kiss of your balls is that's pretty
For
good.
$20?
Yeah,
It's not-
you can't even get that good
No.
deal, and
Nah, not even in a consensual relationship.
right?
No.
that
Gonna cost you more than dinner.
That cost you $200 easy.
Easy.
200. What are you dealing with? Homeless people?
Maybe.
Well, I love to help the homeless, but they're never home. Let's talk about real estate.
Too late.
Too late. Good night, everybody.
I loved it. Oh my God!
We might have to have you
Classic.
guys, everyone back. I think.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
No.
I
we have
demand to be brought back.
I want to talk real estate, damn it.
I just figured out why Lenny's voice sounds like that.
He's
First time we
excitable.
met, I get. I'm like, is he got a sore throat? I'm like, no.
No,
There you go.
I
he's
just
excitable.
told these two guys when I saw them out front, they talked like each other after all these. How long you guys known each other? Like,
Oh, 40 years.
40 years,
Yeah,
easy.
it's easy.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, you guys were born in the same hospital.
No.
Got it.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
That's a compliment.
Well, that's so nice.
And I don't want to cancel you for that compliment. You've woke
Do you
me
feel
up.
offended by that at all?
No, I feel woke.
You're woke.
I did a show when I played Neptune for Bobcat Goldthwait.
4X.
4X Speedo. I've told that story.
yeah,
The
yeah.
banana
But
hammock.
my opening line to that, when I see this Bridget Everett, who's my ex-girlfriend, I go, "Hello, whore." And Goldthwait, I do one take, and Bobcat Goldthwait was the director. He goes, "That's perfect." I go, "It's fucking Lenny."
Oh my God, Tony!
I go, "Of course it's perfect. It's Lenny."
I've been doing that for years, right?
Yeah.
But when I go on a new set, and they go, "How you doing? How you doing, whore?" And they go, "What?" I go, "Oh, I forgot. I don't know you."
It's a term of endearment.
It really is.
From
Lenny would call me at work. I have it saved.
Yeah.
And people, what are you laughing about? I go, you got to listen to this. He called me. He goes, what's the big deal? He goes, hello, Ricky, you whore.
I think whore is whore's lives matter. Let me
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yes.
And Mary Magdalene was a whore. I'd like to point that in the Bible.
was.
Did she have sex with Jesus?
I think so.
I didn't finish the book either, but we should look into that. We got to find out.
He forgave her for something.
That's right.
Are you making all this fact check? Are we fact checking this
No,
stuff?
are we ending? We're over.
Might have to end. But that,
I think we might be
What
done
about-
permanently.
One of our
sure.
guests is pacing.
oh, yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I don't know where the time. We might have to get everyone back. What do you
Okay.
think?
Yes.
And if
Yeah.
they're not here at the real estate house party,
And should we wear the same clothes?
I think we should. That would look crap.
Sure.
If you guys can
That
remember.
way we're like
Continuity is very
Part two.
important.
Continuity.
Part
Yes.
two.
Part two.
Lenny
Part
Clarke,
two.
Tony V,
Yes.
Kathy Holtshouser, Rick Carter here in the real estate house party.
Thank
and
you.
Our studio
Right.
audience is going crazy.
Oh my! Put
Thanks
your
for-
clothes on. You're foolish.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.